Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I am so excited for this one because we're doing a long overdue what's on my iPhone video. I last did one 2 years ago and I'm sure most of you guys weren't here during that time, so I thought it'd be fun to just do another one. Not a lot has changed on my phone, but I do plan to do like a whole clean out and try to like optimize my phone the best that I can. So I thought it'd be fun to like show you guys what I currently have, so then in a couple months when we revisit this, you can see the changes that I made and how I made it maybe more cute and aesthetic, and also just like better functioning, and try to clean up as much space as possible because I'm being honest, she's a mess. I currently have the iPhone 13 Pro in gold. I have this really pretty case. It's like palm tree leaves. If you look closely, I don't know if you can tell, but they have 3 layers on top of each other, so it makes it really dimensional and pretty, which I really love. And it's kind of funny because when I got this case, I also got a very similar one as well. I got this one because I couldn't choose between which one I would like more, but this one's also really cute. It still has the green leaves and like gold accents, which I thought would look really nice since my phone is gold, but ultimately I decided to use this one for the most part because it has more of a raised edge with it, which I think would be more protective. But I think I'll probably use this one at some point. They were just both pretty affordable. I think I paid around $10 to $15 for them, which is great because I've been looking online for phone cases, and tell me why they're like $40. Like, am I just cheap, or is that too expensive for a phone case? Like, I think that's ridiculous. So if you want any of these cases, I'm gonna link them in the description so you can go ahead and purchase them and we can match. So first thing on my phone, I have this beautiful wallpaper. It's just like, I don't even know where this is from. Maybe a resort, a restaurant, I don't know, but I think it's really pretty. It has really nice flowers, which is giving spring. And then like the little widget things I have is just the weather and then my phone battery, nothing crazy special on there. I got this wallpaper from Pinterest. If you want to follow my Pinterest, then you can see all of the wallpaper that I saved, including this one. I try to keep the dimensions as close to the phone as possible, so you make sure they fit, because that's so annoying to me when I look for wallpaper and it just doesn't fit. So you can go there. I love Pinterest so much because it has great inspiration for wallpaper, recipe, style, and gift ideas. So speaking of gifts, this video is in collaboration with LUISA, which is perfect since Mother's Day is just around the corner. So if you can see, I currently have some pieces by them. I have this really pretty gold heart necklace and these really cute and dainty butterfly earrings as well, which I think are so cute together. I am so picky with my jewelry because I just want them to be long lasting, affordable, and dainty. I don't like jewelry that's gonna like tarnish really quickly, so analuisany is a perfect option. They're currently having a Mother's Day sale, so if you are trying to find the perfect gift for your mother or a woman in your life for Mother's Day, then I think that you guys should go to analuisany because the pieces just look so cute. They are also long lasting and tarnish free, perfect for everyday use. I've been wearing them literally every day since I got them. I'm honestly obsessed. Be sure to use the link in my description because they are having a site-wide 25% off sale. This is the perfect chance to get one for yourself and your mother or mother figure in your life so you guys can match, and it'll be like a sentimental thing. I am obsessed with like little sentimental things like that. I feel like they're so sweet and meaningful, so be sure to use the link in my description before the sale ends. And if you would like, you can also match with me, which would be really cool as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back to my phone and let's see what else I have on there. So on my homepage, I honestly, it's very boring. I don't really have anything interesting or anything. It's for the most part everything that the phone came with. At the bottom though, I have the Notion app, which is just nice because a lot of my planning is on Notion, so being able to like quickly look on my phone whenever I need to is really important to me. So the next page is where all the fun happens. So right off the bat, you just see 3 widgets. The first one is the quote that says, "Become more aware of what's really worth your energy." I love that quote so much. I just feel like sometimes I have too much things that don't matter taking up mental space. Having that little reminder is just really nice. It's one of my favorite quotes, so I just keep that there. And then I have a little calendar in the middle. If I'm being honest, do I even really look at it? I don't think I really look at it, so maybe next time I should reconsider the purpose of having this widget because it might just be taking up space. And at the bottom I have flowers. I love this picture so much. It's giving spring. It's nice. I don't know, I just love having things that are like themed to the season, so I think it goes well with the background. And then on top I have a folder called editing. As you can see, there's so many apps that I had that I need to re-download if I want to, but low-key I don't want to because all I really touch is Canva. I might use Snapseed like on a rare occasion if I need to like clean something up and like erase something, but like I can't even tell you the last time that I used it. So yeah, editing, literally only use Canva for everything. Then on top I have money, which is just like banking stuff and PayPal and credit cards and all that stuff. Nothing that interesting. But under that I have a folder called travel. Again, I probably need to clean this folder up because I don't use everything on here. So the first one I use is the Disney World app because I have an annual pass and it's useful to have. This is just nice because here it has like wait times for Magic Kingdom and whatever other park I want to visit that day. Just like typical Disney stuff. Then I have Share the Meal, which I really love. It's a donation app where you can like take a cause and donate to that cause. And so for example, it will say like how many meals your donation will feed. So like for $5.60 it will feed 7 meals, and you can like adjust it and then see, because I feel like it's nice to be able to visualize where your money is going or what it can do, like the potential for it, especially because I don't know where you live, but like in the US, the US dollar holds so much weight. So being able to like see like, okay, for $5.60 it can feed 7 meals for people, that's amazing. So I also really like having this because sometimes like charity might not be like the first thing on your mind, but being able to see it, especially right next to the Disney World app, it's helpful because I'm like, okay, I can go to freaking Disney World. I am in a place where I should be able to donate to people, give back as much as I can, and I like having little reminders like that. So yeah, because the Share the Meal has nothing to do with travel, but I think it's still really cool to have that here because sometimes it's easy to get like focused on yourself and kind of lose perspective. So anyways, that's just me rambling. Then I have Airbnb, which is just Airbnb. Then I have the Royal Caribbean app, which we're going on another cruise soon and I'm obsessed with going on cruises, so I don't see myself deleting that anytime soon. Then I have the Hopper app, which I really don't use. I think I only downloaded it because I had some credit towards a flight or hotel or something like that, but I have yet to book on there. I don't use it very much. Then I have the Windy app, which is so funny, but again, I live in Florida, so this is what I use when there's a hurricane coming, because if there's a hurricane coming, you can see the little swirly hurricane and how close it is to you, and like move the time and the dates to see the trajectory of that hurricane. It's like just such Florida things. Again, has nothing to do with travel. Sometimes the folder name doesn't match the apps that are in it, but that's fine. Then I have this Flush app, which I've never used before, but I was traveling out of the country once and someone recommended it because if you really gotta go to the bathroom and you don't know where the nearest bathroom is, then there's that Flush app. So I think it's kind of handy, but I don't ever use it. Ever. Then the next page I have Uber. I don't really ever use Uber, but I don't even know what that other app is. I think it was just from my trip to Russia. Can't tell you what it does. I need to delete it. Then Nextdoor, which is just a neighborhood app, so you know what's going on in the neighborhood. And then Hamilton, which I love Hamilton. I went to go see Hamilton last year, I think, almost a year and a half ago now. They have like a lottery system. Let me see if I can show you real quick. But like how it works is that you just click the enter now button and then your name is like put into a lottery where they'll pick someone and like you can bring a guest to get front row seats to Hamilton. I think it's only for $10 or something like that since he's on the $10 bill, but I only did it because the last time I went to Hamilton I was sitting next to this lady who told me she won the lottery and it's not that hard to win, but I'm a little sus because I've done it so many times and I have yet to get picked. So that lady's making me question how easy it actually is to win the lottery for Hamilton. Anyways, next folder I have is health. I have an 8Fit app, which is just like an exercise app that I have not touched in years and I should. Headspace, meditation, I have not touched that again in years. The Yuka app I want to start using because it's like an app where you scan products. It will show you like the benefits. If it's good product, it can be for food or skincare, hair care or whatever, and then it'll pretty much tell you if it's healthy for you or not, and then if it's not, it'll give you recommendations. So yeah, I have not signed in or done anything with that, but I think it'll be really useful. Then I have Flow, which is just to track my cycles. Relax Melodies, I really like it because it has different sounds that you can click and it'll make a nice relaxing sound together, which I really like when I'm stressed. I'm like, you know what, let me just listen to the ocean, let me listen to some rain, let me listen to like the orchestra, I don't know, like I just make a combination of sounds or just one sound if that's all you want, and it just calms you down. So I really like that. Then I have Sleep Cycle, which is great. It's like an alarm app, will wake you up when it's your lightest sleep. So if I want to wake up at 9 o'clock, then I can set set this alarm and it will wake me up between 8:30 and 9. It will just like slowly wake you up, and it's supposed to be like better than just like having a random alarm just wake you up suddenly. I hate that. Here's the last time I used it. It was last Thursday, and I went to bed at 12:15 and then woke up at 8:20. My sleep quality was 86% and I was in bed for 8 hours and 4 minutes. So yeah, and you can see like the little sleep cycle of when I was awake, when I was in my deep sleep and all of that. So I really like it. It's kind of creepy at the same time, but I have no issues with it. Then I have BetterHelp, and then on the next page I have my old period tracker, which again I don't use, so why is it on here? Sweatcoin. Let me know if you guys have Sweatcoin. I've had it for years. I've never redeemed anything from it. It's just been in the background when I walk, and it's supposed to like give you currency and you should be able to redeem it or something, but I really can't speak on that. Then Reflectly was like a journal app that I used to use a couple years ago, and I was like consistent for like a year, and I would just write a sentence or something about how my day was, sometimes long paragraphs, but I stopped doing that and I want to get back into journaling, so that was a good reminder, and I completely forgot about this. Then I have 23andMe. It's supposed to like show you your makeup. I don't know why I had the app, but like I got it a couple years ago just to see what I'm made up of. Long story short, I'm just very African, so there you go. Then I have GoodRx, which is supposed to give you like coupons for medications and stuff. I've never used it. I downloaded it before I had health insurance because I was going to get a vaccine that I never ended up getting. But GoodRx is great if you guys don't have health insurance because America be playing it, and it gives you like discounted rates and prices. So all right, then we have languages, which again, you can see there's a lot of apps that I haven't used and that I should re-download if I want to use it. But the ones that I pretty much use are Duolingo, Google Translate, Buzu, Babbel's there, Tandem, Bilingual app, Word Reference, Spanish Dictionary, Babbel. The other Babbel was Babbel en Español. So this one is just regular Babbel. And then italki. Oh, and Anki Pro in the last page. Not gonna go into all of them. I need to make an updated language app video, but those are just the ones that I use the most, and most of the time though I use the desktop version, so again making me question whether or not I really need to have all these apps on my phone. Then next is media, so I have Snapchat, which I only use to talk to one friend. Then Instagram, you can follow me on my Bookstagram at Amina's Library, where I post different things. I recently did a update on my stories about a video that I just posted, so if you guys want to know like updates ahead of time about videos that I post, then follow me on Instagram because that's where you get all the tea. Then I have Tumblr. I don't know why I have Tumblr. Then WhatsApp, which I use to talk to family outside of the country. Pinterest, which we already established. You guys should follow me for all the inspo. Then Netflix, Hulu, YouTube Studio, which is just for creators. You can see how your videos are doing. You can see all the analytics and stuff, which is stressful. Then I have Wattpad. I have not touched Wattpad in a hot minute. I just updated it for this video, but I haven't used it in so long. But I remember the last time I did, I wanted to use it for Spanish language learning because they have stories on there and I thought it would be useful. But now that I have a Kindle, I can probably just read books in Spanish, and they have like a translate option on there. So yeah, but I'm not deleting Wattpad. It's too sentimental for me. Then I have Bumble, which was for friends. I have not used Bumble BFF in a hot minute, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. I like meeting people sometimes. Then Reddit, Peacock, and Goodreads. Goodreads for book updates. I actually just finished reading this book. I rated this a 4 stars. Go ahead, follow me on Goodreads, link again in the description. Then we have music, which honestly is nothing special. Then at the top I have Geico, which is just for car insurance. Then I have Skyview, which is nice for like looking at the constellations and the stars. I don't use it often, but it's there. Then I have this contraction timer. I'm not pregnant, but my sister was, and when she was pregnant I was with her. I was timing her contractions from 1:29 a.m. and if you can see on this left side how often her contractions were, which was like literally every 10 minutes. It started at 1:29 a.m. and I kept timing those contractions up until 11:26 a.m. So there's not a single time in this whole thing where I wasn't awake. Like we were sleeping in those little tiny 10 minutes. So like you see a lot of 1 a.m.s, 2, 3, 4. When I tell you I was awake the whole time, and it was a rough. But I love my niece and I guess my sister. Then I have games. I literally don't touch any of these. As you can see, they all need to be like re-downloaded. I use Shoutrageous, which is a fun game when we're in line for Disney. All you do is like pick a theme and the other person has to try to guess as many words in that category. So I like to do that. And then I also have Webtoons, which I haven't used in a while. I used to read Lore Olympus a lot, but I'm like a year behind. So I would like to get back into it though, because I do like that comic. But then I have Productivity, which is just mostly emails, and Notability, which is used to take take notes. Education, literally nothing important there. Like, see, all of them need to be downloaded. I did a cleanup a little bit when I graduated college, so there was that. And then I have shopping, which I try to keep on the last page to prevent me from like over shopping, but the ones that I mostly use here are Crumble to order cookies. This week doesn't look that exciting for me. Then Amazon, Michael's, and Joann's. Michael's is what's closer to me right now. That's why I don't have Joann's downloaded. Then Target and Walmart, I usually use to see what's in stock before I go there, because I usually go for a very specific thing, especially Walmart. I want to know ahead of time if it's in stock or not. Then Chick-fil-A and Publix. And Get Upside, I need to get back on it. It's supposed to like help you save money for gas, but I haven't used it in a minute. Then the next I have is business. This is pretty much everything that I have to make money. I used to be an Instacart shopper, and I guess technically I still am, but I haven't done it in years. And it was just when I was in college and bored one day. And then Fiverr is like a freelance thing. I like to see what's out there, and I see myself doing freelance in the future at some point. Then Depop I used to sell things. I used to have an embroidery business, but not anymore. But I would love to get back into selling stuff again. Embroidery, hopefully, maybe soon. I don't know. We'll see. Indeed is to look for jobs. Incense and Trend is used for UGC and getting paired with jobs and stuff like that, but I haven't like really applied for much there because it's like $45, like that is cheap. Like, know your worth, guys. Instance I think has some more higher paying jobs, but I haven't really again applied for them. So yeah, there's that. And then the other apps are just for work. The last two apps, we have iStrip Plus which is for my sunset lamp. That's what it's called. For my sunset lamp, you can like turn it on, turn it off, adjust the colors on that. And then the journal app, I did not download this. This just came with the phone once I updated it, I guess. But that is everything on my phone. I definitely want to clean it up because I feel like most of this has just been me saying, oh, I haven't used that, I don't use that anymore, and all that. So definitely need to do a little revamp, clean her up and all that. But that is all for today's video. Be sure to use the link in my description to get yourself or a woman in your life some Ana Luisa pieces because they're just so beautiful, they're timeless, they're long lasting. Be sure to do that while they have their 25% off sale. And I think that's all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.